The following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus show. Yeah, we back, boy. Wrestlingus show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus show. On the air every week. Wrestlingus show.
It is the Wrestlingus show. God, those who are not on Patreon missed a bit of an announcement. We did 17 minutes worth of a show already. Semi-announcement, but they...
it was like a Tony Khan. We made an announcement that there's going to be an announcement.
But they also got to hear a little bit of my Venom, Faust.
True.
Which is very fun for everybody. And what might happen from this announcement.
Right.
And those who might fucking be clutching pearls and having a fucking heart attack from our announcement. But the big announcement will be on our next show, the fucking Wrestlingus show for WWE. The whole thing will be announced for everybody. So get ready for that. And if you like us, you will like us even more. And you will be rooting for us and rooting for debauchery like you can't fucking imagine.
Strap in.
Strap in and strap on. Is that what you like? Okay. That is patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. That will still be around because that is where you will get things without commercials. And it's where you will get all your pay-per-view rundowns. That's what you want. And also all those specials. The 84 Days of Lingus. All that stuff is going to be on there still. There's still multiple shows. There's shows that have nothing to do with wrestling. We have our golf show. We have spit roasting. Everything is still over there. And you could watch these wrestling shows still if you want to just stay on here and just listen to the wrestling shows without commercial. You can watch them on video. That's where we're at, Faust. And that's where we give you pre-show stuff, and when the show is done, we continue to talk a bit, and we ramble and bust balls. That's patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. I'm Kev Manning. He is Fausty Walnuts.
Yes, I am.
Faust, it's time for our favorite. It's our favorite shows. It's a favorite
It's
one
like
to do.
old
I enjoy
times.
doing it with you so much, Faust. What? I do. It's enjoyable. It's easy. We do pretty much, I would say 98% of the time, it is at the same time every week without fail. Otherwise, it's an hour different.
Right.
It's easy. I can't say that about other shows I do, Faust. I won't say which.
Yeah. There's been a couple times where there was some scheduling conflicts and we had to push it back a day, but it's rare.
Yeah, and like, when you got real job or something and like I have to fucking do, my duties and I'm at my mother's house and you see me sitting in her fucking room with a fucking headphone on, things like that, which is coming next week.
I was about to say, this show was
it's not because I will be gone. That won't happen. Why would it happen? Why was I there on Thursdays instead?
You pushed it back a day.
I probably just because of that. Yeah. Because I'm like, I'd be home Thursday. I'll be there Wednesday. And I just have to then catch up with fucking wrestling because I'm watching it on the iPad while my mom's trying to talk to me after not seeing me for a month. And I'm like, listen, Hangman is talking.
I got to hang on every word. I was going to say, this week's Rampage was like old times because what was the lead in?
Star Wars?
Episode 3.
Faust, I wrote down, I believe, like after the show was over, and I go, and now Star Wars, because it was
episode 1.
Oh,
so
fuck.
They started the prequels trilogy all over again.
It's all they play on this fucking
It was
channel.
on all weekend. They had fucking...
It's that or Avengers.
Rise or Skywalker, yeah.
Fuck. Oh, God. For those who don't have the Disney Channel, which I need to watch the new Han Solo movie, Faust. Indiana Jones.
You mean the new Indiana
Yeah,
Jones?
same fucking thing. He's not dead.
I heard it sucked, but I'll watch it.
Oh, really?
It's on Disney Plus.
I said to the wife, I said, hey, we watch Indiana Jones tonight. I go like this, Faust. Indiana Jones. And I clap. And she goes, I go, you give a shit face to Indiana Jones? I thought she would like Indiana Jones. She's like, I don't give a fuck about Indiana Jones. I go, well, I watch on my own.
You know what's funny? I don't think my wife's seen any of the movies, but that's might be her favorite ride at Disneyland is the Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's ride. Hilarious. I didn't even know there was a ride. Do they whip you while you do it? It's like a slave ride. They whip you.
No, you ride like a big Jeep and you go through like a temple. And
is there a little Chinese kid with you, Faust?
No, there's Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones.
I go, the whole time I'm hearing this out of my side. I go, what the
there's
fuck?
no short round.
Do they have like melting Nazis as you pass by?
I think originally one of the ideas for the ride was it to be like the mine ride, like in Temple of Doom.
Oh,
but-
see, Faust, I should be in charge of it. I'd have melting Nazis. I'd have little Chinese kids bothering you the whole fucking time. I'd have Sean Connery slapping women while he sits next to me. It'd be all kind of crazy shit going on in this.
No, but you have snakes and we got like not spears, but shit getting. They make it like there's spears coming at you, right? But it's just air getting blown at you, so you feel it going by. And then the climax of the ride is the truck or the Jeep kind of breaks down, and you got the big boulder that's rolling at you.
Wow, Faust, you're gonna spoil for me. I didn't expect. I've been like, I already know what's coming. All I remember, Faust, is I went in like 88, 89. People are like, get on with wrestling. Fuck off. You can fast forward. Hit that 30-second button. I don't give a shit. Where someone told me, because all I cared about was I wanted to see Jaws. All I gave a shit for that ride. And they said, you have to sit on the left. Or is it the right? Now I don't know. It is the right. They said, you have to sit on the right. And I said, oh, okay. And then they were trying to push me into fucking Jaws, so I couldn't even enjoy it. I was trying to fucking hold myself back while Jaws is biting down the fucking block, right? And then I remember the fucking bridge that collapses, and they go, oh, we can't go this way for nonsense. And I remember the Psycho House. Other than that, I remember, can the fisherman give me fucking directions where to go? And he gets pulled down and blood shoots out of the fucking tube. You see a tube sticking up in the it was for Jaws. But that is the, I do remember King Kong. Because that's not even there now, right?
It fucking shakes around.
He's there, and it's hot. There's flames and shit like that, right? That was it. Yeah, I really would like to go back. I have not been. Like Billy thinks, I take a 30-minute drive and I could be in Hollywood, but 30-minute drive at my house, Faust, I'll be in the woods somewhere.
To get to you got to go an hour to get to Ohio.
Anyway, here we go, kids.
Rampage.
Friends with Hook and Danhausen. Dark Order and Mud Pie.
Yeah.
Holy, what the fuck are they doing?
4-on-4.
What are they doing? Was Angelo even in this?
He was in it.
I didn't fucking know he was in it, Faust. Holy God. So I'm like, all right. And I wasn't sure that the other friend was in it, the fat friend.
Oh, no, he wasn't there.
Okay. So it's Trent,
Hook, Orange,
Orange.
Danhausen, and Hook.
That's it. Orange is in with the friends. That's sort of his deal.
Yeah.
I'm getting, what kind of teams are these? What is this?
Rampage. So they're just throwing people together.
Yeah. And then I say, why is Swagger employed? I'm not saying Swagger's no good. They don't do anything. So why is he there? What are you doing? It's very fucking dumb. All right.
Just there.
Yeah, good guys win. And Danhausen has to wear his purple hat. Gaga, Faust.
Yeah. Yuta came down for commentary. I don't care.
Lazy Danhausen. That's what we call him from now.
There you go.
Lazy.
Yeah, that was it. He just put a curse on Mud Pie and then put on the purple hat, and that was it.
It sucks that we love Danhausen, but then we got a cameo from him, and you've never seen anything lazier in your life.
Yes.
And I'm like, the guy is Mr. Creative. That's that's what he's known for. He's creative as hell. And wow, when you get he's like, that's pretty good, huh? It's me. Yeah. All right. I'm like, did I interrupt your dinner? Sorry. Fuck. I'm shocked he wore makeup, Faust. He's like, hey, it's me. I fucking, I'm sitting here on the couch.
Another reason why we like Dalton Castle better.
Dalton Castle. Everybody should get a fucking cameo while he eats a beautiful olive and hummus sandwich and talks to you about if you want to be one of the boys, what you need to do. Fantastic.
Gotta be limber.
Gotta be limber, baby chickens. Me and him, we relate, Faust. I should get a cameo that goes, hey, you have a big fan. You both have a broken back. You're both useless. Fuck. Renee interview with Anna, Ruby, Paige. And Paige is mad because Ruby wants to get some dick.
Yeah. She's like, you can't talk. No.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, so Paige, you're a stranger to cock, I'm sure. And she go, oh, I can't have any, but you can and let people see.
Right.
This is why we would get in trouble.
And video, yeah.
Why are they mentioning, I'm just eating a tomato sandwich? Why are they talking about this? Faust, is she practicing? Did you ever get the clip?
It's on my list. I'll get there.
For the soundboard, I'm practicing. What a great day that was, Faust. Where all videos that came out every fucking couple minutes. It was like, oh my God. And then Asuka kissed the NXT belt the very next fucking time we saw them. I couldn't believe it. So Asuka a freak.
Yes.
She's like, I know this, Maddox. Let's go. You know it's all encrusted in the fucking fake jewels on the fucking belt. She didn't clean that shit. All right. And shows up, Faust. This cool hand. He shows up. But Ruby is pulled away. I go, is she 12? It's a grown. You go like this. Give me my arm back. I'm getting some dick. You think I got this nose job for fun? Fuck.
Anna doesn't want him ringside either.
Yeah, I'm like, what does Anna care?
With all the cock blocking over here.
There's a lot of cock blocking going on. And we know in the wrestling world in the back, Faust, it's a sausage fest with wide open. Faust, it's like a meme with a guy that's a tongue with a pussy looking back at an asshole. It's unbelievable.
Speaking of Ric Flair.
Shivani in the ring with Sting and Flair. Now they say Minnesota native. I go, motherfucker. I go, where aren't you from?
There, right?
Fuck, I
think he was born there.
Jerks off with fucking Carolina like you wouldn't know. And now it's, I'm from Minnesota. What?
It's like The Rock. He claims Bay Area, Hawaii.
You remember at Mania?
Florida.
I'm an East Bay boy. I go, you motherfucker. All you do is yell about Florida. And now it's, I'm East Bay boy. Oh, fuck. Same shit he says every week. He's going to be there for Sting at the end. Faust, I'm telling you, he turns on Sting. There is no way he does not.
Did you hear this promo had to get edited down?
I did hear this, and why? Because he said, but I saw him say we used to fucking be at the Radisson. We can't do that anymore or something. So
there's a line they cut out. Let's see. I think I have it here. It's kind of hard to hear. Let me skip ahead because he starts rambling. Let's see. He's sucking off Tony Khan. This part was cut off.
It just gets bigger and better every day. And to be part of this growth process and to see all these new young wrestlers coming along, they're getting great, are great. Some of them already are, but they're all getting the experience of life.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to the good part.
We're gonna stay all night.
That was on the show.
I cannot say it will be out like the old days, but we'll be going AEW strong. 18 to 28, no boyfriends and no husbands.
Why would that be cut out? Why? There is nothing. Give me a break. That was his fucking shtick.
Exactly.
And now he can't. And he didn't even say
18 to 28, no husbands or boyfriends.
Yeah, and you know what? I could see them having a stick up their ass if he said, I don't care if you're married or have a boyfriend, still come over. They can at least go, it's a horrible thing to do. People are married.
So apparently people were mad at this, so Flair had to tweet.
Was this the I'm sorry and I'll leave the company? That's where this came from?
I'm so tired of hearing all this negativity. I don't need the work.
Shit.
I don't need the money. Can I simply enjoy being by my dear friend Sting's side for the next few months without so much hatred? I know I'm old, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy life. I have earned the right to do whatever I want exactly where I want to be. I appreciate everything, Tony Khan, but I'm more than willing to walk away if I'm embarrassing you and the company. All I can say is I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
So somebody must have been bitching about it.
That's fucking unfucking real. Jesus Christ.
Watch, it was the Bucks complaining in the back.
You imagine. God fucking help us. I don't even know what to fucking think anymore. They do such fucking dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
So simple. It's like we could go there and fix it in 5 minutes, and they can't. I am shocked because I always had that feeling that Tony was a open guy that would take advice and listen to a lot of people and go, let's come up with something together. Everyone's involved. It's not my way, highway. Apparently I'm fucking wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't fucking understand how that is the case, that it's just, his toys. And, it's his shit, whatever. Like I said about Vince, I'm like, it's your shit, whatever. You're paying somebody, but fuck, it's just dumb shit. Trios match, Faust. Takeshi 69, Hobbs, and fucking Fletcher Cox versus Jobbers.
After the match.
Fuck. I go, fuck, they all just do the same shit to the same guys at the same time. And they're fucking Don says they're going to take out the Golden Jets. This is a time filler called a show.
Yep.
Nana with Cage in the back and the Sex Horseman. I like to call them that.
Yeah, I guess the AOP's not there, so they're like, oh, I need to hire these guys, and we'll see how they do, and maybe we'll bring them into the embassy.
Yeah, saying, prove yourself tonight. They gave him some money. You go ahead. You prove yourself tonight. I'm like, all right. I enjoy it. Nana, Faust. I've liked him ever since ROH. Especially now with the dancing, Faust. Forget about it. I like that they have a Nana shirt, Faust, where he's like this on the fucking shirt. Well, I go, it's hard to have pictures of you dancing.
Right.
I'm like, it doesn't go off. One is like this. Ruby, Paige, and Anna versus Ashita, Sky, and Statlander. And now Statlander goes like this. I used to be the TBS champion. With the fucking sign language.
Is that what she was saying?
I went this way to the championship.
They had a promo in the back earlier where Statlander was talking about like, yeah, I'm still bummed I lost my title, even though I didn't take the pinfall. And then Sky's like, oh, so you're blaming me?
Well, who else am I fucking blaming?
Yeah.
I am so confused by this Sky Blue. She now has death metal music and wears a crown of feathers or something. I don't know what's on that fucking. I still have no clue.
Her eyes
what
weren't dripping.
No,
on this show either.
But the promo picture is that her eyes are dripping.
Yeah.
And now she's normal. Mm-hmm. She pretty much normal outfit again. Like it's a new outfit. It's not Scooby-Doo, but it's just her regular blue bullshit. With instead of a backwards hat, like she's not Cora Jade now. She wear a fucking thorn crown. She's Jesus now. And the eye makeup is normal. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Dissension in the ranks with the good guys, tagging themselves in multiple times, Faust. They tag in, they tag the back. And I go, maybe you walk away from the corner a little bit so they can't tag you. Maybe.
That might work.
It might. Something will happen. Sky pins Ruby. And Anna pushing Ruby and Paige. You shoved them to the back. Let's go. Let's leave. We have to go. I hate this show, Faust. Rampage. I enjoy all these. I enjoy the other shows. I enjoy to talk about the other shows. I enjoy what
Rampage is just a mess.
Rampage is a fucking. We have to have a show. So here. All right.
Review. I'm like, oh, where's the Fakakta tournament matches on this show? There aren't any.
That's my next note is review of the Fakakta.
Spoiler alert, though, they're getting one this week.
Fast. So then people got
get
to this. In. That's probably what they want to get them to.
Get this. So, Dynamite was in Montreal last night, right?
Now it's a big Canadian tour.
Well, you know that they taped Collision on Tuesday night.
Oh my God. So they went in reverse order.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So they got to pretend they know what happened on. Holy fuck. Penta, Commander, and Viking versus Sex Horseman and Cage.
Brian.
Thank you. How is this bowler hired, Faust? And if you said, pick out somebody that looks like a professional bowler, you hit a bullseye. Faust, they should do like fucking Darso. He came out as a golf. Make this motherfucker come out with a nice fucking collared shirt and a bag. And you know what? That'd be great. He comes and he changes his shoes into the wrestling shoes when he gets in.
He takes his...
Faust, we're booking this thing. He comes out and he put the little slipper things around the shoe when you walk. Maybe he has the shoes on because it takes forever to lace up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes down the aisle and he has those little they have them at the hospital so you don't have static or whatever. They put a little booty on the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they do with the I go to the bowling alley first. I see people who got the little slippers over their shoes so they don't step in shit.
Before the match.
Have a little air blower portable and he blow his hands.
During the match, you take a timeout. He goes over to the side.
And his move is he grips somebody in the asshole. It's 7-10 split. Oh, fuck. It'd be better than him shirtless out there with his shorts. Woo. I said, the Viking is great, Faust. I have always said, and I know Billy yells about this because Conan says how great he is, and of course he has to then shit on Conan.
Right.
And says, I think this Viking, obviously, when you see him do it, it's wild. Mm-hmm. He does great shit. They do not make you have vested interest in a character. Mm-hmm. You don't know anything of him. He's never spoken, I don't think. Mm-hmm. Probably, I mean, I get that the English is going to be the issue. Look what they did with Shinsuke. What the fuck? And the name probably is a fucking issue. Guy's coming out like a Viking. I mean, he's Vikingo. No Faust. Maybe if they had a boat with water in the background, it would be, better off
just
with it.
Vikingo. It's El Hijo de Vikingo.
Oh, fuck, Faust. Faust, I didn't know. I don't think that fucking Andrade's name was the Idol. I never bothered. I just never looked. I didn't care. Whatever. Until Lana told me. Yes, but people cannot relate to him. You need to do something with him. He could be fucking Rey Mysterio. Not literally, Faust.
I hope not. I mean, hey.
He could be Rey Mysterio. Not that there's anything wrong with it, Faust. Is that what you like? But, geez.
Rey's a married man.
But wasn't he dating Jennifer Aniston, Faust? That's what I heard at one time. Remember that? Do you remember that rumor? It was in the Inquirer, and Bischoff actually talked about it not too long ago.
Oh, really?
Because they said so, and he goes, "Oh, I saw that." He goes, "I wasn't gonna correct anything about that." He's more people tuned in to go, "Who's this?" So all right, and now it's time for Star Wars. Okay.
Yeah, the good guys win. Whatever.
Exactly. All right.
It was the skinny sex worker kicked Cage by accident, and Cage got pissed off. Fucking clotheslined him, and then he just leaves so the good guys can win. And then we're off to episode 1, Phantom Menace.
Okay, now I can hear. So go ahead. Would you say the skinny sex worker did what?
I said the skinny sex worker kicks Cage by accident.
Oh,
so Cage gets all pissed off, clotheslines him, and then he just leaves.
Yeah, he leaves. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, so they're not going to be part of the embassy.
Yeah, I guess not. It's time for Collision. Yeah, I know. Oh, this storyline. I was so into it. Collision. Okay. Saturday night main event time, baby. Brody says he's an underdog in this thing. He's not an underdog. He's the best one in this tournament. Claudio says the time for talking is done, and then he starts to talk.
I know.
That's my favorite.
I thought he was just going to leave it at that. But
I talk, words come out of my mouth. Lana says Andrade, the Idol, is going to get a fat check.
And then he corrects her.
El Idolo. What?
El Idolo.
She goes, listen.
Everybody knows who I am.
She goes, not Cav. Apparently, he didn't know what the fuck that was. Garcia says, I'm tired of being pushed around. And tonight, I'm going to fight back. I go, so all this time you haven't been trying?
Yeah, I guess not.
All right. One Eye Willie gives a fucking pep talk to Eddie. I want the best I want the... He does this now every time. I want the best. I want this guy. Don't give me this pussy Eddie. I want fucking mean Eddie from last fucking... I don't want a sulking one. I want you at your best. Screaming. All right, calm down.
Why is he wearing his wife's panties on his face?
And then they cut out the piece of the thong, right? The asshole strap. They cut that off. And just have it's a triangle over his fucking eye. I go, is this supposed to help for he needs an Undertaker mask if he has a broken fucking face? Patch didn't do shit for you other than fuck your equilibrium up. It's not his eyeball that has a problem. Eddie says, this made no sense either. I respect you, But I'm not going to give a shit about your eye, your arm, nothing. I'm going to bust you up. So if you didn't respect him, what the fuck would you have done? Left alone?
No kidding.
I said, wouldn't that be no respect? Save the Clams, McGinnis. Is that about pussy, Faust?
I don't know. I saw that too. I'm like, that's interesting because he was proud of it.
Yeah, he did. He put that shit out for everybody to see.
He did that like Lana showing off her tits later.
Oh, she totally was like, hold on, let me get these titties. I paid for them. Let me pop them out. She got nice titties. What can you say? She's annoying as fucking hell.
Yes.
But the titties that are attached, what are you going to do? They come with the package. I don't know what you're going to do. Fucking Miro's like, fuck, can I take these off? I mean, after hearing the matchups tonight, Faust, for the Fakakta, I said, this is pay-per-view quality match, you know? And I go, without storyline, of course, but I actually was interested. I said, okay, these are, I'm still picking who I'm picking in these things, right? So right off the bat, it's House of Blackpool match, Faust. That's what I call it. And it's Claudio versus Brody. Claudio throws this pig up in the air for that uppercut.
Yeah.
It's very good. And does the spin. Oof.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. This is the first time I've gotten a match wrong.
Oh, you thought Claudio
was yeah. Did you think Brody won?
I would kind of thought that. I think they're kind of...
I think you need to make statements, Faust. You need to, for a show, you need, because you go, well, I see both sides. No. You need to write down who you believe so we can see if we're crazy or not when you go, I've gotten all these fucking right. And I got a prediction for you, Faust, that you're going to fucking take it to the bank. Put your house on the line, everybody. That'll be on the Dynamite show that only the pay-per-view people get to fucking listen to. Okay, Brody wins. They really should be pushing this Brody, Faust, like as a guy. The fucker got a look. Got a size of a fucking house. I get that he's, shit body, but it's covered up.
Yeah, he covers it up with the tattoos.
It's Faust. That's like why I wear a hoodie. It just hide shit. Why I wear a beard, Faust? Hide shit.
He wins with a big clothesline. The commentators are saying, maybe a little help from the cast.
Yeah, they go, he hit him in the cast. They were going back and forth. I hit him in the head with the cast. All right. Mox promo from last week. This was filmed, apparently.
They love doing this shit.
They do. I go, what is with... I mean, we'll get to the fucking yesterday where I got to stare at his back for an hour.
Oh, that was
It was
really
very weird. I thought he was going to turn around and go, oh, hello. Like he didn't fucking...
I thought he was
MC
waiting
square.
for someone, like someone's going to walk in. I mean, that was later.
Yeah. Fuck. Mox is like, everything on my body fucking hurts. And it's a very long promo for nothing.
Yeah, just talks about being in pain and maybe this tournament was a bad idea. I'm sick of being tired.
I'm
sick of being tired of being sick and tired.
He's Dolph now out there with this. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. He gets out there and he's fucking, fuck, maybe I was wrong. This tournament's not so dope.
But I'm going to fight my way out of this. It's the only way I know how.
My girlfriend Abaddon versus an ass and a smile.
Did you see Abaddon's record?
I probably did.
42-4. I was like, how?
All on dark beforehand, Faust.
I think we've seen 4 of the losses.
Yeah, that is the problem. We've seen that. So, this is Kira Hogan, right? Faust, yes. I didn't write who it was. I had to try to figure it out from just writing ass and a smile. And I'm like, it wasn't Sky. She wasn't on,
Do you notice they always refer to Abaddon as they?
Oh, do they?
They never say she. It's always they.
Meanwhile, Faust, we're going to have to put this into the fucking with Shitzy or Charlotte category. I'm telling you, take off all that shit makeup.
She's lost a lot of weight.
She has. And if you've seen like pictures of her normal, not fucking bad.
I've seen normal.
I've seen normal.
Kind of weird normal.
I've seen normal.
They wouldn't have JR on commentary because he'll fuck up.
Well, he called Sonny Kiss fucking she went through it. Yes. And he goes, well... Sonny said they're fluent.
Sometimes she's he. I don't know.
Fuck. So after Abaddon wins, because now this is the new push, I guess.
Her finisher was different. It's like she kind of puts her leg over the opponent and does like a DDT type thing. And then the lights go out.
the lights do go out, and then Julia's in the ring. And then the lights go out again and come back on, and she's fucking gone, and everybody's pointing to that she's under the ring. Motherfucker. How come this never happened in WWE? I used to look at the fucking people to see if they would be like, oh, did you see that? You fucking never. Mm-hmm. This one's like, hey, her shoe is sticking out. I can see it.
A house fell on her.
Yeah, I looked at her socks curled. She should have one of the party blowers underneath and just blow it as a curl back in. A ring fell on her. The Wizard of Oz with a ring. Kevin Nash is in the fucking back. Be careful.
The funny part about this too is like when they show Julia in the ring and she's just, standing there and you hear one guy in the crowd, holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Just one guy.
May I tell you this, Faust? I was very disappointed. I said, let me go watch some AEW stuff because I enjoy an RJ City, Faust. Mm-hmm. We're friends to the gays. Thank you. We have no idea if he's gay or not. No idea, Faust. I couldn't be more sure if I caught him with a dick in his mouth. So I watched this AEW, and I go, I know his style is fun, and I saw what he did to Sky, and really threw in shit that wasn't in character and like busted her balls, right?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm dying to see the Julia one. He could fuck with her.
Did you watch it?
It was horrific.
Was it disappointing?
Faust, it was scripted she didn't say a fucking word. Maybe she said one word. It was, the lights would go out. He's scared. He couldn't talk to her. I'm sorry. It was, oh, she's a witch. And just spells were going and he's in a dream. Horrible. I was like, well, okay. I was watching a little bit of the Edge one, which was fun to watch. They did some good stuff at least.
I haven't seen that one. The only other one I remember I think I watched was Mud Pie.
Oh, I gotta watch Mud Pie, I think.
Because he kind of asked him, he's like, so you're Canadian, but your accent is Midwestern?
Like he goes to Edge. So tell me, say one bad thing about the other place. Just say something. I need headlines. It's fucking good. Okay. Here's the problem with this Julia bullshit. Mm-hmm. Why would the champion go after somebody else?
I don't know.
It should be Abaddon who shows up at a Julia fucking match.
Unless she's recruiting.
I highly fucking doubt it. Joe interview in the back asked about a tag match. Kingdom and Roddy show up. Joe. Fucking, they have to. It's getting to me, Faust, a little bit. This shtick.
Yeah.
And I still don't know who would buy that t-shirt unless your name was Adam. Makes no sense. You're by proxy my best friend, and Joe's kind of just fuck off and fucking leave,
Yeah, he just laughs and leaves.
Yeah. Tournament time. Forgot the tournament. Andrade versus Garcia. I picked Andrade clearly, Faust. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Mud Pie is on commentary, and he's told he can't leave the desk or he gets fired.
I like this. I like this very much. When is there going to be interference? I'm some way, somehow. But
gonna fuck somebody.
But it doesn't matter if the ref sees it or not. If the fucking TV sees it, you're fired. So
right.
I don't trust them. Here's where we will look back. Somebody will do this and we will go, so why aren't they fired? It'll be, never mind what we just heard. It was weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
So Lana comes down with Andrade to show off her tits, and then she doesn't want to leave. She's just kind of like lingering around, and the ref's finally like, hey, you got to get out of here.
Fuck. Shit. Maybe somebody's at commentary, Faust. They throw something. I didn't leave. I didn't go to the ring. Nothing. Boom,
yeah.
Faust, boom. He tells the cameraman to stay back because he's a pervert. This is his thing now, Faust. This is going to be the kind of pervert. Pervert. This is his new thing. Arm lock DDT. It's fucking brutal. I would hate to be in this move. There ain't no protection. Nope. If you are not protected, you are breaking your fucking neck. Andrade
called it a flatliner. It's not the flatliner.
Who did flatliner, Faust?
That was like Edge's finishing move that he stole from Mortis. Edge called it the downward spiral.
Okay, because I'm like, who said the name flatliner? That's what I was. Yeah. Andrade does the fucking head shake after the match, Faust, 100% right to him. Whoo, and then he gives them the thumbs up number 60. Whoo. Fucking right there, brother. Like he does the Hogan. Right there, brother. Thumbs up to you. Oh, fuck. Julia's husband does a promo in the back, Faust. And he wants Wardlow next week.
I was like, Julia's husband.
Isn't this the guy she married?
Willie Mack?
Yeah. What? Right? She married a black guy, right? Isn't that him?
Not this homeless looking guy.
Well, Faust, how dare you cast aspersions on Willie Mack? I thought this is Faust. It's like Ron Gant. This is Julia's husband, okay? Willie Mack.
I was looking at my notes. I'm like, wait.
I was looking at you, looking around. I'm like, Pinchy Mark. You're flipping pages. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, fuck. Must have been a segment I missed. I don't know. The Kingdom versus Bear Country, Faust, or
the Ass Eaters.
Oh, okay. And I write, or as I know them, the Jobbers. And I'm like, is this Bear Country team? I didn't even hear their name. So I'm like, I think it's them.
The Iron Savages.
Oh, it's not the Bear Country?
I think they used to be called Bear Country.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. I know I like to change everybody's name, but fuck, I was really trying, actually.
They kind of changed their gimmick. Like the one guy is Bear Bronson, so he still has the name.
Okay. Roddy, with his shtick before the match, Faust, he got to scream and yell and fucking, you know, what is bullshit. And I even write, why would you buy that shirt unless your name is Adam? Out of Mothballs, Paige. Come on.
Oh,
Faust.
Ethan.
Thank you.
I was still looking at my notes for the last match. I'm like,
what's your
notes?
notes,
Just after the match, Roddy got out of his wheelchair.
Sure.
Do the flying knee at the manager guy. Then when he tries to hurry to get back in the wheelchair, fucking wheelchair falls over.
It's like he broke the wheelchair. Ethan Page, Faust, I forgot like he didn't exist. I completely forgot about him.
Well, that's because you don't watch Ring of Honor. Because he goes, I've been in Ring of Honor racking up wins.
You imagine? I said, you might as well just go to the indies and do your
padding and stats.
Oh, fuck. I've been in the fucking ROH. Holy shit. Where is that? Is it on an app?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is it an app or you got to go to the website or something?
Faust, $100. Suit have this app?
Of course he does. That's how he watches the pay-per-views. That's how he watches his weekly shows.
ROH?
Who knows? He may have ways to get it otherwise. I don't know.
Faust.
I don't know if he's paying.
He's fucking slippery, this fucker. Mercedes and Willow, they do a promo, Faust. This Mercedes from ROH, all of a sudden they talk about her. And Willow, very, a lot of fat broads, they fucking either don't know or don't care. Because they're wearing halter top fucking belly shirts. And I'm like, I'm wearing a fucking as much as I can to hide myself. And I'm like, they're like, oh, I'm sexy. And you're like, no, really, you're not. But they think so. They like to. God bless them for having, fucking balls, whatever. Alistair and Buddy. Faust, I had to rewind who the other team was because, right away you start to. I swear to God, I thought it was Dolph's brother and Daniels.
I thought it was too when he first came out. I'm like, it's the old Hollywood hunk. I'm
yes,
like, wait, no,
that's what I thought.
Evan Bourne.
I go, Evan Bourne. All right. Alistair, Faust, with a clean roundhouse. You see it clip his chin under. I go, ooh, that was clean. On the chin of our favorite, Faust, we will never say a bad word of Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
Great
our
man.
Good friend.
Our good friend. I knew him back when he had a pompadour, Faust. That's all I know. Get him for the win. I'm glad he makes some money. After FTR goes to the ring and House of Black says, why don't you join us? I go, because they look perfect for being in there.
Yeah, because they look like they'd fit in.
Yeah, well, Buddy's there.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
touche.
turned a punch bowl. Not a fucking single. He didn't get ink from a pen on his hand, Faust, let alone a tattoo. And then the pink Cadillac is fucking driving toward the ring when he puts down the microphone on the floor for FTR to get it, and he backs up. Buddy doesn't back up, but he backs up. He reaches for this thing, and he gets kicked in the face. He should have punted him like McAfee. Just punt him right in the face. Putoof.
And he says, I told you no one would save you.
Yeah. FTR goes to pick up the mic, kick to the head. They all fucking fight after this. Then they're left laying. I guess it's all of House of Black because it wasn't supposed to be with Brody, but whatever. Yeah. They're there. They hate each other. Tony Storm with Renee. Faust, this is a brilliant promo. She tells Sky to walk backwards because the only time anyone says anything good about her is because they're taking pictures of her bottom. And you get the first shot at this Huckleberry, and she shows the belt.
Oh, you're spooky? I could be spooky, too.
Watch this. Boo.
It's funny, too, because when she starts with the promo, she looks at Renee, and she goes, where's the other guy? I don't know who the other guy is. Doesn't even say his name.
Yeah.
Just the other guy.
Never mind him. I'd say never mind that she has lost multiple qualifying matches and TBS title shots.
Mm-hmm.
Now she gets a world title shot, this Sky Blue. Who? So, okay.
Fletcher Cox.
Thank you.
And then she does her, her catchphrase about the chin up, tits out. And she goes, oh, not wearing any shoes. So she takes off Renee's shoe
to throw it at her. You notice, though, here was something odd about it. Renee didn't drop down at all.
No.
I was waiting. I'm like, so the shoe's on the floor, obviously sitting there. So, yeah. But I'm like, I'm waiting for the high heel clink, when you take it off. Sky now fucking talks, and she goes, Tony's never met this version of me. I just enjoyed that I saw the word tits come out of her mouth, Faust. That's all it mattered. That was all it cared. I was like, and she throws her hair aside.
I'll have my chin up, my tits out, and I'll shove that shoe up your ass.
Here's
and
another.
You see her tits jiggle too when she said tits out.
Ooh. Faust, I'm waiting for somebody. Somebody's got to say something about that Tony's an absolute liar because she has no tits.
Right.
Someone has to mention how or Tony having her tits out because she's flat as a fucking baby's ass. All right. Kip versus Viking, Faust.
No Penelope, so I fast forward.
Faust, they say in PWI that this Vikingo is ranked number 5. 5. Yep. I can name the roster of WWE first.
Well, he racks up all those wins. He's a champion in AAA. He's been a champ for like a year or something. You see him always carrying that belt around.
Yeah, the octagon belt that he has. Man, Tree in the Woods. What are you doing?
How about the finish of this match? He does the 630 fucking thing. And he instead of like rolling off Kip, it was like he landed stiff. Like he landed right on fucking Kip.
Yeah. I'm a big Kip fan, which is funny.
He's got some personality.
He does. I tweeted to him and I said he needed to dance down the ring. Because that's where I popped from him. I said, this is fucking fantastic. After Viking wins, he tries to shake hands.
It's funny because Tony goes, all right, let's go to the back to Lexi. But you see, Vikingo wants the handshake, so the camera has to linger there waiting like, all right.
And they cut out right as he
as Kip turns.
Faust, wait until we get to later in the next show. I'm glad this is on this one because this is just piling on to my fucking rant. Oh, fuck. Keith Lee interview in the back. Or Julia's husband, whatever you want to call him. And he says, asks who he was talking about last week. They ask him the interview.
Yeah, Lexi goes, who was the him you were talking about?
Another black guy shows up, Faust. I don't know.
Shane Taylor. I wrote his name down this time.
Okay. Is that Julia's husband?
No.
Okay. We'll find him one day. Any black guy who walks past, I'm going to ask you. Is that the guy? He said, I know we have a match. We're going to have a match. And Keith Lee saying, "Doobly-blee," and that's the end of it.
Yeah, Shane Taylor goes, obviously you're talking about me. Let's do it one more time at Final Battle, because ROH has a pay-per-view coming up where they've sold no tickets to. But and then he just goes,
yeah, Keith, he's going to make that.
Challenge accepted. And I still don't think it's him. I still think it's probably going to be Swerve. They haven't finished that.
Lana interview in the back. Miro shows up. Fuck you. I'm banging on Andrade's door. Lana's like, fuck you with this already. Said, do me a favor. Don't touch him. I won't fuck him out. She goes, I'm doing this for myself. And this is just
she says,
weird.
Let me win this tournament.
I don't understand why he's like mad about her. And, if you have any love for me, like they're not in the same house.
Yeah,
it's all weird.
My God is gone, and that's why I'm not in this tournament.
Yeah, I would have broke his fucking back. And I'm like, yeah, why aren't you in this tournament? Because you can't lose. So,
and then he just decides to be a cuck and leaves, and like just says, all right, yeah.
He's like, he goes, guy. And cover your tits. And he pulls her jacket together. Fucking have some respect. And he goes, I won't touch Andrade, I promise. Okay. Tournament for Cock the tournament at the end of this show, Faust. And it is Jean-Brian Pierre Lafitte versus Eddie Kingston. There's quite a few chops in here, Faust. And like
a few?
He chops the fucking eye patch off of fucking Brian. He goes, the whole thing turns to the other side. He'd be like Kramer. He goes, let me switch it to the other side so I can see how this one. And I'm like, man, poor Kingston now lose again. Yeah, let me put my titles on the line in the tournament. Holy shit. Everybody jerks off to a Brian match, of course, whatever. Right. I mean, you're watching a match. I jerk off to a Eddie match, Faust. I don't care what you have to say about it.
So after Brian wins, there's some fans got a cardboard, sign that's just like the bottom of like a 24 pack can of Coke or something. Just got the tray and wrote on it, Eddie is a bum, and Brian enjoyed it, so he took it into the ring.
Jesus Christ. I go, what happened to being a friend of I'm like, now you're just telling Eddie he's a piece of shit. And he drops on his face and leaves it there. I'm sure Eddie's thrilled with this.
And guess what came on after Collision?
I would think Star Wars, Faust.
But which one?
I think it was A New Hope.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Faust. I fucking got it. The fourth.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, and there goes your Collision, Faust. We're going to be on our Patreon to give you Dynamite, where I could scream about something that I really want to fucking dig my dick into here. Not talking about Sky. So join us, patreon.com/Lingus Mafia, and you will get to hear the rest of the show. We give you 48 minutes already for free with this other two shows. This is the flagship, baby. So
the
mothership, baby. We're going all the way live. You got a point, baby, and a place to stick it. We'll see you over there.
This is somebody that needs his ass kicked bad. Real bad.
This is Cav Manning from the Lingus Mafia podcast and host of the Wrestlingus Show. Why would you listen to the same old run-of-the-mill wrestling review show? Instead, listen to the Wrestlingus Show. We bust balls and say what you're thinking.
Black shows up and spooges in Julia's face. I don't know why she's freaked out.
Face.
You know this is old hat.
And that was a light one compared to what she's probably used.
Yeah.
We dove deep into Aaliyah's debut.
She pukes all over her tits.
Like she spit up a bowl of soup. Tomato soup.
What should Dewdrop's flying crossbody be called?
Beware of the hog splash.
Go to patreon.com/Lingus Mafia and sign up for as little as $5. To find out where to listen to some of these shows for free, go to Twitter @Lingus Mafia.
I don't know. Is Christian married still?
I don't think so, but I want to see him making out with her.
Thank you. That is it. In the ring, tongues, like crazy
Edge
people.
and Lita style.
Yes, like where you're seeing fucking eels fighting. Faust, he might have Faust. Edge is there.
Live sex celebration.
Dude. Oh my God. He could have it set up and it never happens, right?
Right.
But be like, I once saw somebody do this. They had a live sex celebration. It doesn't sound too bad. What do you say, Stifler's mom? You know what would be great, too, is if they just call her Nick Wayne's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well, they did say her name.
Did they? What was her name? Is it Shayna? It'd be funnier because it's Stifler's mom thing. You know, just, hey, Nick Wayne's mom. It's like, he like speaks to her. Hey, Nick Wayne's mom. Oh, my God. And there's your Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen. I can't imagine that you're not signed up to this fucking thing we have going on. You're missing gold is what you're fucking missing, ladies and gentlemen. You're absolutely.
What if they have a wedding? Has AEW had a wedding?
AEW has not yet. Have they?
They've had a wedding. Yeah. Remember, Miro was the best man.
Oh, that was like the open, right? Yeah, he was the best man. Was that Kip and Penelope?
Mm-hmm.
And then he became a guy in a box after that? He was in her box.
It was, yeah.
And then he went to another box. The best man, Mickey Mouse shirt. Is that supposed to be a gamer thing? Like, oh, look, I'm a gamer. I wear a Mickey Mouse shirt.
I think it was just like a
dyed his hair. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my God. They need an app, Faust. I need to see all of what have I missed? I've missed the COVID era because we didn't do this during COVID. We started after for the watching them. We were done with that. I was like, I ain't watching this shit. I go, WWE was hard enough to watch with no fans. Then we got fucking
AEW was slightly better because they had
they had their wrestlers, right?
Yeah, it was like before the Guns were actually wrestling. You'd see the Gun Club would be ringside and Colt Cabana and just all the jobbers.
Colt's fired, right?
No, he works for Ring of Honor.
Oh, he does. Okay, I was on the way home.
He tags with God damn it. What's the Bucks cameraman?
Oh, really? The guy Brandon.
Yeah.
The Let's Go
so
Brandon.
They're a
guy.
tag team on Ring of Honor.
Have I ever even seen the fucking guy? I see the guy with the fucking. Is he the one with the fucking mask?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does he still have the mask?
I don't know.
How do you even know this, Faust?
I saw clips on
I
Instagram.
was gonna say, what the fuck are you watching?
And Colt's dressed wearing those. You know how Brandon dresses. Like
Zuba shit type of thing.
Yeah, the Colt's wearing that shit too.
Jesus Christ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the show. Can't wait to give you the announcement next week. It's gonna be a fun one. And
hoping it was today, but
we were. So I'll get on the phone actually right after this. After I bring the Fiero in, Faust, I'm gonna do that. And then watch a little bit of the football, Faust.
Yeah, barn burner tonight.
Faust, I laughed. The commercial for this show for the football was 2 perennial AFC powerhouses.
Well, they were.
And I go, maybe if they added a couple more words saying, fucking historic teams.
Yeah.
Different story. I go, fuck.
Yeah, Brady and Big Ben ain't showing up.
No, I really got a fucking feeling for, I don't know. I'm like, one game. It's going to be one game like Matt goes crazy or something. It's going to be something like somebody's going to just be like, wow, what the fuck happened? Mm-hmm. One time, which will help my draft. So I'm all for it, Faust. And I get to watch my former quarterback tonight, Faust. That's going to be interesting.
Mitch, please.
Mitch, please, baby. All right, kids. We're out of here. I know when you finished up this show, you just fucking collapsed back and fucking completely winded. Maybe you grab a little bit of cannabis to, recover because of what you just heard. And you were like, wow, I just listened to the best wrestling podcast I've ever heard.
Well, let's not put our foot through a Van Gogh, people. That was great.